today and meet with Josh, and we did that this morning. And it was important for me. I was in D.C. when the news of the Twitter situation broke out, and we had a day or so to try to learn as much as we could. My job is to try to provide resources for our players that would prevent a situation like this, and I'm grateful the Brewers trusted me to come, and we have a good history here, and I'm very fond of the people that run this organization. And it was apparent to me, even before I got here, that Josh was really struggling with the reality of the high expectations of playing in the major leagues, and the more I learned, and watching his reaction immediately after the game for a young man in his, greatest moment of his career, turning completely 180 degrees, and probably the most frightening moment of his professional career, when he reached out to Lorenzo Cain and tried to take full responsibility for something that happened a long time ago before he was a professional baseball player. I had a really strong instinct that I was going to meet what I did find today, and that is a young man who is in a tremendous amount of pain, and I sympathize for him tremendously, and I was really proud of him today, to the way he wanted to convey that he feels like he let his teammates down, and he wants to repair that more than anything. We all have to remember that he's still basically a rookie. A lot of attention has come his way because he's done such an amazing job in his career so far. But he was really looking to me for some guidance in a way that mostly just to convey that that's not who he is. And the more we started to talk, the reality is that if the context of those tweets are tough, and we all have a responsibility if we're going to be a part of baseball, but those happened a long time ago. Josh signed as a professional out of high school. Those were before he ever played one inning of professional baseball. And I was really convinced after a couple hours together today, much longer than we expected, that his experience as an athlete and professional in an integrated, diverse environment has given him and created the person that he is today. And I believe that, much like many of our millennial youth, he just probably forgot about whatever moment that was in his adolescence. And today was the beginning of where I feel Josh will be judged fairly on how he carries himself moving forward. And he's learned a lot in the last two and a half days. And for any of you on the other side of a microphone, or just you should sympathize, or we can all sympathize with what he's going through. And he's had a tough probably morning facing his teammates for the first time. But what I got from today, we walked through the standard basic sensitivity training that we have prepared as a team at the Office of the Commissioner. He had a lot of questions, and he learned a lot of things today, which is very common. And I think it's a disservice to our young players to expect that they are completely full, well-rounded citizens just because they can throw a baseball 98 miles an hour or hit one 500 feet. And I think that's the stance that I take each and every day in our programs, where we just try to expose the kids to as much information, life skills information, in a completely broad sense that will allow them to stay away from incidents like this. Josh seems very interested in participating in some of our D&I initiatives that we have. We have a comprehensive focus and program where we, if it's our RBI, our play ball, we have a program called Ahead and Account. Josh has participated in our rookie career development program. He remembered almost verbatim, I spoke to his former team, the Houston Astros minor leaguers, in 2015, and he remembered everything about my family and my history, and I was really, I thought that was a great sign that he was receptive to information that he may have never seen before. I was confident that he was absorbing it all, and that most of it was basic common sense, and whatever or whoever is judging him by the context of those tweets need to remember that he's 7 years older, and he has been playing in the major leagues around in big cities and around professionals, and he has grown since that time.